Woo! Did he drop a bomb on us today, boxing fans? Floyd Mayweather owes the IRS a lot of money from 2015 when he fought.
Floyd not taking his own chance?
Floyd got tax problems.
To Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan.
Floyd money. Mayweather is no stranger to the spotlight. The undefeated boxing legend has made a name for himself not just with his unmatched talent in the ring, but also through his extravagant lifestyle, from luxury cars and million-dollar jewelry to private jets. However, this time, Mayweather's name is making headlines not because of a blockbuster fight or flashy business deal, but due to surprising revelations from federal agents involving his private jet.
What's your travel arrangements?
You want me to show you right now? Call my pilot right now.
Yeah.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber? Let me show you. I pick some people up for me in Vegas. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, Chef. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know. Head over to Clay Lacey, then go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send him over there, and then Dan can get on the plane also. Okay?
I'd say have him at the airport about 10:45 or so.
All right, tell Dan tell Dan to get on there also, please.
I got you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I'm done.
Sources report that during what was either a routine inspection or a possible targeted investigation, federal agents uncovered unexpected and highly controversial items on Mayweather's private jet. The discovery has sent shockwaves through the boxing world and sparked intense interest across the sports and entertainment industries. While information is still emerging, here's what is currently known and the potential implications for the boxing icon. Mayweather is well known for his impressive fleet of private jets, the most iconic being his Gulfstream G650, which he famously calls Air Mayweather. Valued at $60 million, the jet is customized with his signature TBE initials and has been showcased extensively on his social media. With gold-plated seatbelts and luxurious, spacious interiors, the aircraft is a bold reflection of his wealth, status, and larger-than-life persona.
I'm going in, coach.
Recently, however, that very jet found itself at the center of a federal investigation. On April 10, 2025, law enforcement sources reportedly confirmed that one of Mayweather's private jets was grounded at an international airport in Miami after it was flagged during an inspection by customs and federal agents.
Shout out to Floyd Mayweather, man, getting his passport stamped. Air Mayweather is grounded.
Shout out to Floyd Mayweather. Looks like Aaron Mayweather isn't getting that passport stamped anytime soon. While early reports were mostly speculation, credible sources close to the investigation have allegedly confirmed that federal agents discovered large amounts of undeclared cash, high-value items possibly tied to illicit sources, and encrypted electronic devices that may contain sensitive information.
When I'm on my plane, if I'm not sleeping, I'm counting cash. We're about to land. We're above Las Vegas. Look, as you guys can see. In 2 minutes, we'll be landing right here. Come talk to me about my upcoming exhibition. I'm Money Man all day. And you know why I'm Money Man. I'm all about the cash.
The investigation surrounding Floyd Mayweather's private jet is reportedly connected to a recent $42 million scam that has shaken the sports and entertainment world. Mayweather has publicly claimed to have purchased 62 buildings valued at $42 million, but emerging reports dispute that claim, suggesting he holds only minor shares rather than full ownership of the properties.
Into my lifestyle, showing people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the record talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Floyd has frequently highlighted the importance of money in his life, openly encouraging his children to follow in his footsteps and pursue similar business ventures. He's often stated that his main goal is to build generational wealth. However, this mindset hasn't come without criticism. Some argue that his focus on wealth often appears to overshadow values like integrity.
It goes on where, you know, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Well, I gotta ask you for it.
Right.
And then when he...
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, you know, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual, the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face and he told me to do that.
50 Cent didn't stop at just one allegation. He went on to reveal that many people within Floyd's inner circle secretly don't like him. According to 50, Floyd is so obsessed with money that it overshadows his core values. He claimed that Floyd's non-stop bragging about his wealth and status makes it difficult for others to truly respect him beyond his achievements in the boxing ring.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah. That's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
It's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your, you know, your local host in a nightclub, because you need that action right now.
You think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
Bill Haney has criticized Floyd Mayweather for shifting from a respected champion to Money Mayweather, accusing him of prioritizing massive paydays over giving fans the quality fights they deserve. In contrast, Haney highlights his own philosophy, putting the fans first by focusing on entertaining competitive matchups instead of chasing profits alone.
You say Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give a...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you're the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you're really trying to do. Because every fighter the devil gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bum business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we can charge $57. Listen, we're going to give you the best fights. We're going to get all the people in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're gonna charge the fans for some fight, and then you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
Even before fully adopting his Money Mayweather persona, Floyd struggled with the idea that other fighters were making more money than him. This was most evident during a tense confrontation with ESPN anchor Brian Kenny, who implied that Oscar De La Hoya was a bigger draw in terms of earnings. The comment triggered intense jealousy in Mayweather, who felt that his own accomplishments and skills should have placed him at the top when it came to financial success.
So we already know what I can generate, we already know what I can do in the sport, and we already know who's the face of boxing.
You waited over a year to come back.
And then I've been gone from the sport, and what these fighters done since I've been gone, together in pay-per-view, out of all the fighters, haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
The pay-per-view has been pretty good for Manny Pacquiao fights lately, Floyd.
They still haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
Well, one was with Oscar De La Hoya, who was the cash king.
I'm the cash cow, please.
Well, compared to Oscar De La Hoya, have you drawn as much as Oscar De La Hoya in pay-per-view, Floyd?
De La Hoya been on pay-per-view 1,000 times. It took me two times, 3.5 million homes. Me, Floyd Mayweather.
No, with Oscar De La Hoya, though.
Oscar De La Hoya didn't do nothing. Did he win?
It was a split decision loss, as a matter of fact.
A major point of tension reportedly emerged when Mayweather expressed frustration over not landing a deal similar to the one Devin Haney received. According to reports, Mayweather then claimed he would make sure Devin wouldn't get fights with high-profile boxers like Rolando Rally Romero or Gervonta Davis.
For some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background, sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him. And he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm gonna make it tough for you. I'm gonna go whisper and rain here. I'm gonna make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm gonna make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying? So
it wasn't long ago that Floyd faced a ban for promoting financial scams, including dubious crypto projects and other money-making schemes. Once the ban was lifted, he wasted no time jumping back into the game, this time partnering with Kim Kardashian for another NFT promotion. It's clear he hasn't learned his lesson. He's just repeating the same money-driven mistakes.
When Floyd Mayweather was banned for 3 years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Centratech. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing, under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over, and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has gotten really into NFTs.
And if you in the NFT world and you betting on me, you will never lose. But what I need you to do right now, go get Mayreverse. That's my new NFT. I've been working on that for months. If I win, you win.
Now, it's pretty obvious from these comments that Floyd has learned nothing after not reading the SEC settlement. So maybe that's why he tells us we can't lose by betting on it. So let's put that to the test with his last 3 NFT projects.
I'm dropping my NFT tonight. FloydNFT.com, August 10th. Go get it right now. Matter of fact, don't even wait till August 10th. Get it now. My NFT. Own a piece of my legacy. Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm not just in 30% or 40%, full 100%. I'm all the way in.
Now, Floyd's world was indeed a huge success for Floyd Mayweather, who raked in $4.9 million. But what happened to his fans? Well, they're furious because the price of this NFT has collapsed over 90%, and they angrily responded in the comment section, "You already have an NFT project. It's called @RealFloydNFT. You released it last year and then stopped working on it immediately after. Have you been punched in the head so much you're forgetting these things now?" Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know it looks bad. Logan Paul may have rocked Floyd more than we care to believe.
From avoiding taxes to allegedly being held hostage in Dubai over unpaid jewelry, Floyd's history is filled with financial fiascos. These aren't isolated incidents. They reflect a troubling pattern. It's not just about losing money. It's about losing trust, credibility, and control over his public image.
It turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Floyd has earned millions, but he's also faced accusations of taking money for events and merchandise that never materialized. Fans have paid for meet and greets, appearances, and exclusive content, only to receive nothing in return. A TikTok expose even revealed how much of his brand is built on hype and smoke and mirrors, lacking real substance.
Floyd Mayweather was trying to give y'all the fights, and everybody starts saying that this guy was too old, this guy was too that. Floyd Mayweather starts saying F all of y'all. F the belts, F you, F everything. I'm taking y'all to the bank, I'm robbing y'all. Belts does nothing but collect dust, money over legacy, currency over legacy, because he felt underappreciated. I train all day long, and I'm doing this to try to be one of the greats. Forget that, I'm gonna do it for me. He became one of the most selfish fighters you'll ever hear. That's why I never blamed Floyd. When y'all hear me say the Floyd Mayweather effect, a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans, you ain't know Mayweather already. No, I'm talking about the effect. Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great fighter, but people grab the wrong things because most people aren't about hard work and dedication anyway. That's why to be great is rare. Most people try to find that shortcut, and they only saw Floyd's shortcut. They never saw a scenic route.